Here's how to give someone hard feedback without leaving them smaller than you found them. This comes down to a principle commonly referred to as the sandwich method, and it's one I've used many times. As a leader, it's your responsibility to correct any behavior or failure that might have occurred on your team. You don't have to be a tyrant about it. The best thing to do is to sit the person down soon after the incident occurred, because the earlier you address it, the fresher it is, and the better the debrief will land. When approaching the topic, it's really important that you make the team member feel valued before you go into the criticism, and you do this by praising them on what they've been doing well up until that point. If all you can see is a negative, then you can't influence anyone. However, you need to be able to disassociate the behavior from the person and understand that this was probably just a lapse in judgment or a skill issue, which is what you're going to be determining. So we start off by praising them for something that they've done well recently. After we praise them, we go to the next step, which is addressing the issue. And it's in this part of the debrief that the why becomes crucially important. So without coming across judgmental or combative, you start this section with a why and you end it with a why. The first why is trying to get down to the bare bones of why they did what they did to get the results that occurred. So this is your opportunity to listen to them, to find out what their thought process was along the line, because it might have been something that you completely missed that you didn't see that might have happened elsewhere. So the why is very important. Get their side of things first to determine the baseline. And then once that's been determined, you give them your why of why it's not done that way and why it's done a different way. And why is the most powerful tool that we have as a leader, because if people can understand the why, they can buy into the why. People understanding why they need to do something a certain way lands a lot deeper than just what they need to do. And the third step of the sandwich method is the belief. This is where you reaffirm your belief in the person, that even though a mistake was made or a line was crossed, that you're giving them the opportunity and you're believing in them that going forward, they'll be able to do things better because they understand the why and then also understand why not. And with that, your team member will leave encouraged and motivated, knowing that they have your full support. And if you'd like to see where your leadership is strongest and where it's weakest, go to the link in my bio and you'll find the 5 pillars diagnostic, which will show you exactly how your leadership stacks up.